I'm a member of a number of groups that have a presence on meetup.com because they do meetups in person or meetups online. And every so often, meetup.com will tell you, hey, here's a new group for you to join that you likely would be a good member, a good fit for. And one recently popped up for voiceover. And when I went and looked at it, I was like, oh no. No. This is a podcast episode. And we'll do that podcast episode next on this edition of the VOHeroes podcast. This was such a quickly enlightening moment. I went to meetup.com in response to a nudge from meetup.com. Hey, there's this group, this brand new group, and it was some voiceover. They had some snacky name for a voiceover group. And it was for beginners. I'll go check it out, see if there's anything there that would serve me, that would be good. And in every meetup group, there's a little blurb that describes the group. And the description included a sentence that was something like this. Yes, and after the first couple of meetups, we'll help you get your demo produced. No. That's not how a demo gets done. That's not how a demo should be approached. If you're appealing to beginning voice talent, the one thing you should be telling them is resist the urge to make your demo too early, not creating a meetup group that is going to help them put together something that kind of approximates a demo, but really shouldn't be allowed to see the light of day, especially when they're not ready yet. They can't be ready yet. It's absolutely impossible. I swear to God. There's going to be some exceptions to that rule, I'm sure. Maybe you watching this were the exception to that rule. Who knows? But 99 times out of 100, somebody who is a beginner just getting started in the world of voiceover, they're not going to be ready to make a demo until they get some really good experience doing the work under their belt, until they get a really good appreciation for what competitive demos need to show prospective casting people, what the business is like, how to use those demos once they have them. It's an interesting exercise if you were to say, hey, we're gonna show you how to put together a demo, and the first one you make is going to suck, and then the next ones will be better because you'll have learned what not to do with that first one. Great, that makes sense. But to kind of pitch a solution to somebody who doesn't know any better, a beginner in voiceover, and say, yeah, come to our meeting for a couple of months. We'll do once a month. We'll get together. We'll shoot the breeze. And then we'll do your demo. No. Take your time when it comes to your demo. This applies to those packages that are sold to you for tens of thousands of dollars sometimes, at least $5,000 to $10,000 by some unscrupulous operators. You know, you'll study with us for the weekend, and at the end of the weekend, we'll schedule your demo. Okay, no. I don't know any other way to say this. That's not the right way to go about it. And there are lots of things in our business that have multiple ways of going about it, all of which will eventually end up in the same place, hopefully, success. This is not one of them. This is not how to do things. Especially when you're creating a meetup group, which is a social network, a social fabric that should be supportive and providing some early answers, some information that prevents people from making mistakes, not helping them make mistakes. No. Tell me what you think about this. Maybe you experienced this when you first started off as a writer or an actor or a voice talent, where, yeah, it's easy to do all this. This is, just go for it. Let me know in the comments below on VOHeroes.com. That's where the conversation is nice and sane and polite, and nobody's screaming at you to look in the file section or use the search function. I'd love to know what your experience has been like here. While you're at it, hit the like button if you would, the subscribe button if you want to subscribe to the channel. There's a notification bell, let you know when the next episode comes out. I'm David H. Lawrence, the 17th. I got to go to a meetup group. I thank you so much for watching and for listening, and I will see you in the next episode of the VOHeroes podcast.